I gotta bring it down.
Why?
I feel like that the frame is a little off. Here, let me
Well, then you'll have to reshoot your part, don't you?
Yeah, because I'll be way down there, right?
Way down there? Alright, do you want to start it?
Yeah, it's recording.
So we just had our first clutch of the season hatch out, shed, and take their first meals. We are super excited to show off these babies to you guys, and we're doing something a little different this year with our hatchlings. We're actually doing a video like this for all of our clutches rather than just one or two. That way, when you purchase an animal from us, you can go back and watch these videos and see from start to finish the process of your babies being born. That way, if you are interested in purchasing a higher end animal for us and you want to be 100% certain that we have what we say we have, say it's a het sunset, you'll have the start to finish video from that. Or if you're like a pet owner or just somebody who's excited to see your baby as a baby, we've got these videos for you. We'll be putting little QR codes with links to the videos on all of our hatch cards. We're really excited about that this season, and this is the first video like that. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into it.
So the male for this clutch is a banana leopard. And when we got him, we originally bought him as a banana leopard pastel 100% het albino. But last year, we had paired him to our visual albino female Delilah, amazing girl, love her. And she gave us 7 amazing eggs last year, and this year, though it's not for this video, gave us another 7 amazing eggs. But when all of the eggs last year hatched out, again, this was a 100% het albino male to a visual albino female. Realistically, we were looking at, with 7 eggs, 3 to 4 visual albinos, and we got 0. So because we had no visual albinos in it, with the 7 eggs, the probability of this is less than a 1% chance that he actually is het for albino. So this year, we just, even though it could have been just bad odds, we just went with the idea that he is not het albino, and we didn't include him into the albino project, so we paired him to the female that we got specifically for this pairing.
Dara was actually the very first sire to our very first clutch, and holds a special place in our heart and microphone because of that. Hydra, the male that we have to pair to her for a project, was not ready yet, so Dara was the perfect male to pair to her. Hydra being a granite hidden gene Woma female, we intend to pair her into asphalt to eventually get some granite hidden gene Woma freeways. Not unfortunately, I guess, but unfortunately our asphalt male was not ready when she was going, because she was ready early. Obviously, she's our first female to go this year, so we had to bring in our second string male. Not that Daro is a bench warmer or anything, just wasn't our first choice for this pairing. Last year, Steven thought every single shed from every single animal, male or female, was a prelay shed. And because of that, when he started guessing prelay sheds this year, I was a little hesitant that he had gotten it right, even though we have a ultrasound this year. For example, our girl Pennywise, he was so positive that it was a prelay shed, and at about 50 days after the prelay shed, I asked how many millimeters she was at when she had originally shed, and it was like 25. I don't know if you guys...
It was 30.
I don't know if you guys know this, but they don't ovulate until like 40. So it was not her prelay shed, and never trust Steven when you're guessing a prelay shed. So because of that, we were also a little hesitant about Hydra, that he had gotten Hydras right, but I was a little more sure because we had seen how big they were. And everybody says that you can expect eggs 30 days after ovulation, and honestly, we see more on average about 40 days. So at 42 days, we happened to open her tub after we'd kind of wondered whether or not we'd gotten the pre-lay shed correct, and there were some eggs, and there were a lot of them. Steven saw eggs, and he closed it real quick, so we're gonna look and see what we got, and maybe pull eggs, maybe let her keep laying, depending on whether she's wrapped around them or still going. So let's go. This is Miss Hydra. She's a granite hidden gene Woma female. Looks like she's wrapped around them. There's quite a few.
Oh, I'm excited.
That's a pretty big clutch. It does look like she's done laying because she's wrapped around them.
Okay.
And she looks a little pissy. So I'm going to get a paper towel to put over her just to make her more comfortable before we move her into a new tub. Alright, you gonna get the money shot? Nobody wants to see me.
You're right, you're right. Okay. Once you bring it out, I'll put it down here with the lights. But you're so pretty. Oh, they look like nice big good eggs.
Looks like 9.
Bunch. I'm gonna jump out of the way of the light.
Alright. I think I'm freaking her out a little bit, so I'm gonna put this over her.
Okay. So why are we putting it over her?
To kind of make her ball up and get less tense so we can take her off without her getting too upset. Sorry, baby girl.
Yeah, washer. I'm pretty sure our biggest clutch. That's 10 eggs.
Yeah, that's 10 eggs.
Alright, so we need to wash her.
We really need to wash her.
Yeah, so that way she gets back on food, right?
Yeah, but I thought that was like a...
No, I think it's to get off the, like, aroma.
I know, but I thought it wasn't true.
So she has all her eggs out?
Yeah, I haven't checked it yet.
So we get the eggs all set up in the incubator and we wait. And while we're waiting, we actually had like several other clutches drop. So we end up having a Mystic Potion clutch drop. We end up having an entire clutch for Tofino's drop. We have our Sunset Clown clutch drop, which double het Sunset Clown. It was Sunset to a Clown, not getting Sunset Clown, so that will be freaking amazing whenever we get to that point. And we ended up having a red stripe yellow belly to a sunset. That clutch also dropped by the time that the babies all like had hatched and whatnot. So as the babies were hatching, we noticed that we got pretty good odds on the bananas, but there was one thing that was really, really interesting about the entire clutch. One of the combos we were most excited about for the clutch was the banana Hidden Gene Wilma, and we very, very clearly, like the very first snake that came out of the egg was a Hidden Gene Wilma female. Like super, super clear, but she actually was the only Hidden Gene Wilma in the entire clutch. We had lots of banana leopard, and we had one banana leopard granite that looks incredible. So freaking cool looking. But that was the only Hidden Gene Wilma, and which is fine. It's not like a disappointment. We were super happy, and it's not that we were planning to hold back any animals. It's not like we needed the Hidden Gene Wilma and a banana for a project, but it was just a combo that we really, really liked. So we knew that there was one more piece to this video, and that was showing off the babies. So they've all shed out, they look amazing, and we're gonna go ahead and cut to that now. If you guys are interested in any of these, they haven't taken, I think they've all taken like one meal so far. So if you are interested in them and you let us know, you're like, hey, I'm interested in the banana or the Hidden Gene Wilma female or anything like that. If you let us know before we post them on Morph Market, you don't have to like put down a deposit yet because we're gonna wait until we're like ready to sell them before we'll ask for deposits. But if you are interested in one, join like the wait list that we normally talk about. And this can work for any of the other babies and any of the other clutches. You're like, hey, if you get a red stripe het sunset female that you are not holding back, let me know. We will put you down on a list, and it's way easier for us to sell like that, and we don't have to worry about posting them to Morph Market or taking them to a show. And because it's way easier on us, we are way more likely to cut people a deal. So if you guys are interested in any, just head over to Instagram after this, send us a DM being like, hey, I saw your video. I'm really, really interested in this snake. Can you let me know once they are available? And once they are available, there's no worries at all. If you're like, hey, actually, never mind. Something else came up and I can't afford the snake right now. Don't worry about it. It's not like a commitment. You're not gonna be a tire kicker. But I'll stop giving a sales pitch on this and let's look at these babies.
All right, out of this clutch, we got these 2 beautiful single gene leopard females. Here is the only Hidden Gene Wilma animal of the clutch, which I think is really interesting that it only showed up in one, but this pretty girl was the first to hatch from the clutch, the first to shed from the clutch, and she is just beautiful. Look at that pattern. Right, here is a granite female. Cutie baby. So this is my favorite from the clutch. This is a banana granite leopard boy, and he has such a fun pattern, and his colors are just gorgeous. I mean, look at that. He's a sweet boy too, and a good eater so far. I love to see it. We have two banana leopards, which I think are just, love banana leopard. Look at those. Look at those boys. I think the head stamps are really cool on banana leopards. What do you think, baby? You like banana leopards? Yeah. Again, this was like one of the things we liked the most about the pairing, was the chance for more leopard and banana together. And I think these are beautiful examples. These pretty banana granites have caught a lot of attention. We actually have people interested in both of these boys, but we love showing them off because they're so pretty. I like how granite brings all that up the sides for the banana, and they're just super sweet boys. Obviously they don't like being in the light so much, but I love bananas. I feel like they are some of the sweetest ball pythons. Except for our banana pied boy. And would you look at this cute little single gene banana boy? He is a real beauty, and again, just so curious and sweet. Say hi, little guy.
So, one thing that we wanted to do on a couple of these, because some of these morphs, specifically granite, are more subtle, we wanted to talk about the morph itself. And you can kind of see the granite morph here in the alien heads, where you have like this pixelation of the eyes in the alien heads, and you get this speckling coming up the sides. And I don't know how hard or easy it's going to be. In addition, if you look at the general shape of the alien heads, they're almost like elongated and very, very regular. In this situation here, we have a banana right here, single gene banana, and we have a banana granite over here. And the differences that you can see on them, though they are very similar, is going to be their alien heads. So in the banana, you have lots of eyes in the alien heads, and they're a little bit more wonky and less regular. On this one, they are much wider with, again, a little bit of the pixelation in the eyes on what you can see. And there's some speckling that's coming up that doesn't look black because banana disrupts the melanin. So, is it melanin? I don't know, dark pigments. But anyways, so the banana disrupts it, and you can still see the speckling here as it's almost like little bits of like white, even though there's no calico in the pairing. Right here is all of the babies. We're gonna have to hurry up so they don't escape on us. But we are absolutely stoked for this clutch. And as I said, if there's any of them that you're interested in, just definitely head over to Instagram, send us a message. Our Instagram is at Leviathan Snakes. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next week.